And this is a very hard one to throw away because I have a very, very sick combo here. This is actually all very sick together. I think I'm going to have to, though. I need a land. And again, need a land. I'm going to keep this. I've got a way. I've got a surveil now to fix it, and then hopefully another land there. So feels bad to throw that hand out, but one landers. Opponent mulliganed as well, so it's a little bit better for us. Opponent went first too, so we get a couple more draws. All right, need a swamp, and we have Notion Rain to fix after that. I'll do that now. That's exactly what I want. Let's watch her a little bit greedy right now. We have a Notion Rain to draw past it. I'm going to leave it on top. It's a very powerful card. So, have our third land. Notion Rain to look for our fourth. You love green decks now. Everyone plays Dimir. You can make insane green-white decks. Sure. Card's very weak. Not at all upset to see that come down. I'm still going to take my time to fix my land. Seems good. I'm not going to throw those away quite yet, but I probably don't need more land after this. So we're on the ambush, the erstwhile trooper plan. Maybe not. Maybe we're on the kill the bats plan. With the artful takedown. It's quite a... don't really want to take 5 this turn. There's a chance he has a creature and then the Whisper Agent just dies. Not particularly mana efficient. I could also kill the trooper, tap the bats, and then play out Watcher in the Mist. That seems okay too. Alright. So we'll do it during his upkeep. Has to be on his turn to get both effects out of this. Okay. Failed Shade, another nasty little threat for us. Can pump it twice, so it can go to 4/4. We're still at 16 though. Another Artful Takedown's always a nice draw. Card's great. But let's run out the Watcher. Double black mana pause. Can be for pumping the Shade. Can't read anything into that quite yet. It's a good card right now. Kind of okay with both of these draws. I may not need this, but it may let me refuel when I really like playing this next turn. This and the Agent is a decent play. Alternatively, it could be Notion Rain in that, but I think I like the Agent plus the Cyclops, leaving open, well, rather, we'll play the Cyclops, leave Agent in hand, and leave up Disdainful Stroke. Seems fine. I'm on the blocking the Bats plan if he has a combat trick. If he attacks into me, maybe we have a decision to make, but at the moment, I represent being able to block the Bats. He can definitely bluff an attack with Shade. It's not even a bluff, necessarily. Yeah, so I'll take 4 this turn, 5 if he wants to pump it. Does want to pump it. That's interesting. I wonder if I will Artful Takedown it now while he's tapped out then. Because it does represent quite an annoying source of damage. Can still leave up Disdainful Stroke for anything he draws. Says he has nothing in hand right now. I don't want to take 1,000,000 damage. Can gang block it, but it's pretty expensive. And he will pay that. It's going to cost me 2 cards to gang block. I think I'm on the Artful Takedown it now plan. Don't really want to swing here. Don't want to trade damage. I'm at 11. He's at 20. Don't have my board set up, and I have a very powerful hand. Doesn't make any sense to attack. Seems like something worth Disdainful Stroking. And we're starting to look like we're in pretty good shape. Don't have to draw, but could draw. I think I'll draw next turn and get the attack off with the Piston Fist. So let's run out Piston. Oops, can't do it with that mana. Got to do double blue here. The other thing to do would be quasi-duplicating my Watcher in the Mist, but I think I like this a little bit better. Ouch, another Lotless Giant. Very strong hand for my opponent, apparently, at the end of this. Okay. 4 damage to our face. Don't need an island right now. Alright. I think I'm on the quasi-duplicate the Watcher plan. The question is, do I want to draw first or just do it twice? I think the answer is I'd just like to do it twice. I don't have enough islands for that. Alright, so we're drawing going down to 5. Both those seem quite good. Let's get into combat with the Watcher. Don't need the guild gate. Pretty happy about the Mystic. Although I could run that out instead of the island. I'm going to probably Deadly Visit the Lotless Giant if it's still available next turn. But 7 gives... No, this is fine. I don't really want to draw more lands right now. Okay. I'm on the Gang Block the Lotless Giant plan if he swings. I do get blown out by a trick, but he's had 2 very strong plays in a row and I can't take 6 damage, so this of course is not ideal. I am going to Deadly Visit it next turn. The other plan would be just to chump with 1, but it seems unnecessary. It's a very good card to deal with bats. He didn't deploy a ground threat. I don't know what 7 mana is. Could be a Whisper Agent in his hand. But I have a Whisper Agent of my own. Don't need to Deadly Visit anymore. I'm probably on the quasi-duplicate the Watcher plan. Not run out Murmuring Mystic. And then play Whisper at the end of a turn. Seems fine. Another Seville 2. Don't need that. I'll take this. It's just another ground creature. I think any gas is probably good enough right now. Alright. Ghostboar Shaman. Does build more creatures in his graveyard. If he has a 3rd Lotless Giant, which would be crazy to run, but if he's got a 3rd, Status to Statue and Mausoleum Secrets. That's very interesting to run that. I wonder what he tutors for. If he's got another Lotless Giant, we just die. So the question is right now, can I just kill him? We have 12 damage on the board. No, we can do 9. We can remove one of his blockers and hit for 9, which would be pretty good. I think I am on the Deadly Visit the Bats plan this turn, though. Leaves in a really awkward situation next turn. He can't counterswing, lets me attack with everything. Still have a Whisper Agent up to block. There's no reason to leave up either. He hasn't seen our Befuddle. I guess I can bluff Necrotic Wound if I want this way. Dazzle, whatever the fuck it's called. Speaking of. I think I'd like the spell next turn for the surprise blocker out of the Mystic. I want both those cards though. Let's get in with the... I mean, he's forced to block if I swing with this. But if he has an instant speed, just a little sketched out by that. What sequence of events would be the issue here? Sequence of events would be he has a Whisper Agent of his own, he blocks, and then he has a pump spell. He has a Whisper Agent of his own and a pump spell, then I die anyways. No, I think it's everything. He has to block. Okay. Yeah, the very, very safe play would be to attack with 2 Watchers in the Mist. Right now, if he has like a Crushing Canopy and a pump spell, then the Whisper Agent is a suicidal attack. Because he can just go down to 2 and kill like Watcher. Alright, Harpooner trading off with the Watcher is fine. Price of Fame would kill me there. Yep. Yeah, there's a couple instant speed spells. but he would have had to have drawn those. I think that he would not be saving, especially his last turn being so weak. I don't think he'd be saving them forever. I don't know. That was an aggressive line of play there, for sure. Could have held back, taken it very, very slow. What do we see for creatures? I feel like a Severed Strand is going to be pretty good versus Giant Lotless Giants. Happy with my rats. I think this is pretty good. Run with this. All right. Yeah, Raiders. People want to run Raiders, which they don't. Definitely safer lines of play there. But I didn't get... And actually, I don't know. I don't know is the answer. Like, I think a lot of times if you're forcing aggression when you don't need to, it's not particularly right. But at the same time, giving your opponent more draw steps is not particularly right either. So, decision to be made there. Yeah, I've dressed up as FilthyRobot today for Halloween. Hope you enjoy it. Let's see what we got. This is an easy keep. Quasi-duplicate, Memory Mystic in hand, 3 lands of all the colors. They're going first. Where's the sexy FilthyRobot costume? Oh, this isn't? I can't judge these things. Crawl Harpooner. Aggressive. Guess he's got an aggressive hand. We're 1 turn off being able to block that. It's not a chump, but it's a trade. So we're going to take at least 3 from this if he develops another creature, which he's probably going to if he's running out Harpooner this aggressively. That's kind of weird. I might have saved that in his position. Double Artful Takedown draw is not bad. So if we get a Mystic developed on the board and it sticks for a turn, we're in pretty good shape. Too bad I can't ambush the Recluse. Seems like a great card to have on top. We'll block here. We are building his graveyard for him, but not taking 3s seems pretty important. Yeah, he runs out of 3/3. I think I'm still on the Mystic plan. I don't think I'll be blocking with it either. I'll block the Recluse maybe. But I have so many spells in hand that I'm just going to get insane value out of this if it stays on board. So I won't be blocking Lurcher. I'll be taking more damage there. If he's got like Deadly Visit, this will be unfortunate. But I got takedowns for the next couple of turns. Severed Strands is pretty unpleasant too. Oh well. Took his creature in half his turn. Actually, it looks like it took his full turn. I'm on the Artful Takedown plan. There's no actual reason to do it this on his turn. Waste his mana, I guess, if he's got a pub spell. No benefit on doing it my turn. I'm not expecting a counter spell.
You have returned.
I could draw a pump spell, but I can tap it. I think that's fine.
I'm a ghost. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
Nice, Steve. Good morning, Joe and Ribs. Thank you for the resub. All right. All right, so he's low on cards. 2 for 1'd himself on our Bird Whisperer, which makes total sense, but not particularly great for him. I don't love developing the Darkblade Agent here, but it does block, which the Dimir Spybug does not. Don't have any sources of Surveil in hand except the Watcher, which I can't activate right now. I think I'm going to run out Darkblade Agent. Hope to draw something a little bit better here in a minute. Need a land. Opponent's on 6 lands. Looks like he might not be out of gas. We know he's got 2 Lotless Giants in there, so this could just be a Lotless Giant. But maybe not. Alright, deadweight on my agent seems fine. This is good with Severed Strand, so I'm not going to block here. I think running out Watcher seems like the play here. Maybe the turn after is Bug plus Quasi-Duplicate. I don't really want to take damage off Notion Rain. And this seems like a very good card right now. Both surveils or potentially gets rid of a Lotless Giant. So I'm going to toss the Notion Rain. I think my hand's powerful enough that I don't want the draw or damage. Still, even though it has Death Touch, it's when the creature deals damage, so it wouldn't have drawn me a card. This is Giant time. Yeah, it's Giant time. All right, so a couple options here. I can disperse this or I can sever strands it. Sever strands and quasi duplicate's pretty good too. I think we're on that plan just for tempo. So get a million pieces of value in our hand. Seems good. What would I like out of this? I would like a land. Nothing else to feed it to the quasi duplicate. Do I need a deadly visit this turn? I've got an artful takedown. Probably not. Let's take the land first. Okay. Is Hitchclaw worth those severed strands? No. No, it's not. Might be worth an artful takedown a little bit, but we know he has those giants, and I'm glad we got from what we got from what we did. Alright. So this to me is a post-combat Dimir Spybug into quasi duplicate. So let's get him for 3 here. I'm fine with the Dazzling Lights with this hand. Do I want the Deadly Visit first? No, I think I want the Artful Takedown first. Or the Dazzling Lights first, rather, with the Artful Takedown. Seems fine. Okay. Another Hitchclaw Recluse is actually pretty good for him here. I can get him for 11 with Artful Takedown, though. I think that's good enough. Alright. Our Air Force is looking pretty scary right now. I guess like a fine finality would do it. Deadweight my Spybug. No. Seems good. Take it in that order. And that apparently was enough to get a concede out of that. Cool. Don't like Hitchclaw Recluses very much. They seem to do exactly that. What happened for him. They never ever kill or trade for anything. They slow down air damage, but they just slow it down. They don't ever prevent it. So for me, it's always like, what does the card do? It's like a Selesnya Convoke card. It's pretty unexciting. All right.